So we're here at IFA 2013 with Alcatel One Touch. So who are you?
Michael, I'm the director of the product portfolio. So let me introduce a little bit on our hero, the e-ink flip, how it works. So this is an e-ink flip. There is no battery inside. To this moment, it's actually is still a prototype that we are working together with our partner. So why we now announce it here is to try to also get a feedback from the market that how people like it and whether they really like this kind of concept and whether they want to use it. And also we want to get the feedback that how we should improve these things to make it more usable.
So how does it work?
So very simple. It's actually, you can see on the products, on the back side of the product, you have the poco pin that we designed to clip all the smart flip.
This is gonna ship like this, or is it also a prototype? This part?
No, this is already shipped like this.
This is shipping.
Yeah,
so gonna ship.
It's gonna ship with this because we also have the other smart flips that works together with this poco pin.
So
like
it's a normal smart flip, like one that. For example, turns off the screen when you put it over or something.
Yeah, we have the smart flip like the LED, can give you notification. We also have the wireless charging flip as well. And then this one, the e-ink flips, actually is a prototype that we developed, but it started to work. And but we need to improve some the user experience and other things. But we would like to get some feedback from the market that this is something cool and people want it.
So you connect it easily?
Yeah, this is because we have the magnet system on both the products and the flip. It just looks like this, and then
easy.
Very easy. And then after a few seconds, actually the screen, the ink screen, will provide you a kind of signals that will be fresh, and the ink, like just now, like this, is
paired.
What do you mean?
Paired.
It's paired together between the ink flips and the phone.
So this is some kind of data connection. It's not Bluetooth. It's just a data connection happening.
You have the Bluetooth to connect both of them, but the communication between the e-ink and the phones is also go through the poco pin.
So what can you do so far in this prototype?
So very simple. That they can read the books first for sure. And then because this is engineering mode, that we have to make sure that the software works. So now I just click the on button. Now the e-ink in terms of software is already paired together. Yeah. Then, but for this, the final, if we commercially launch, and then this part just now I do is transparent for the end user. All they need to do is just to click the e-ink flip, and they click this iReader. iReader, it's applications that we developed together with our partner. Actually it's an ebook reader. So then you can see is that all these books are listed here. You can also go to, you also can go to the store to purchase some books, and also you can read from the local books that you store inside already. So here then, all the end user need to do is just to click the books that they want to read, and then they can read through this main panel on the phone, the main LCD, or they can make a choice that they read it from the ink, where they can save a lot of power. Because
so it still stays in the corner here, or no? It turns off when you close this.
No, it turns off. Then the screen turns off, and that's why it saves power. So as you can see here, actually the content of the books is already transferred to this e-ink.
The full book or what?
Yeah, the full book is already, the full book will be transferred to this e-ink, but because there is no memory in this e-ink, that will be, while you're reading, it will start to do the synchronization. Say, for example, now, if I press the up and down volume, and then you really do the page up and down. So you can read the book like this.
This is awesome. So, is this e-ink what size screen?
The size of the e-ink is 5" in this prototype, and then the resolution, if I remember well, it should be FWVGA. Is that it are able to display even a much smaller characters, and then in the demos actually you can see that.
So right now this implementation has a glossy finish on top.
Yes.
And there's no touch.
There's no touch, otherwise it will be consumed as the same power as the phone, so it doesn't make any sense.
And how fast is the page turns? Now I'm clicking. It's pretty fast.
Yeah.
And does it support basically the whole ebook? It's just going to display here.
Definitely. So while you're reading that every 5 page, actually you can see it's at a bigger refresh, and then that is the e-ink flip is telling the phones that I need more contents to be built in. So so the phone is providing the content and transfer through the Poco pin the contents to the e-ink.
That's cool. So basically, like this, you can have a week of battery life, or how long? Right now.
Yeah, actually, the battery is not in the e-ink; it's mainly on the phone. So as long as your phone still have battery, your e-ink can be you can do the e-ink read. Yeah, because we have a 3,400 milliampere batteries inside, and then.
And now the screen is off, the LCD.
Exactly.
So
basically, it's a standby.
Several days.
Standby. Yeah, several days should be no issue at all.
No issue at all.
Yeah.
And it works great outdoors. But the finish of the screen right now is glossy. You know, there's we can see reflections.
Yes.
Can this be improved, or to not see the reflections?
Yeah, that's a good point. And now we haven't paid attention to this one, but why we do it glossy is because this is like a LCD panel, you know. But why not to do it in a more matte level? Yeah, that
could happen.
Yeah, thank you.
And what else would you imagine? Like any other app can send stuff to there? How does it work, the protocol to do that?
Well, today on the prototype, we are not yet focusing on to support the other apps that you can download, because that is not a touchscreen. It's not a touchscreen for most of the apps that are available in the market. Most of them are touch. So the e-ink, at least that from our definitions, that at least it support the books, which is a very important part, that while people are reading books, they really don't want to to consume a lot of power of their phone. And then the second thing is that actually we are thinking on the e-ink flip is on top of the reading books, that it should do the notification job as well. So that's why now on this e-ink, that what we are doing is it can show you the time.
Show you the time. Does it work already?
Yes, because this is a prototype. Sometimes it should work, and then it can show you the time here. It should also be able to show you the weather, for example. Now the weather is one of the applications that we support, and should also support the notification like SMS and missed call, etc. This kind of information.
Is that magnet?
Yeah, there is a magnet here. Otherwise, that what we want to do is that even you hold the phone upside down, it should clip automatically. It should not be let the ink drop.
Are you considering doing a plastics-based e-ink screen so it doesn't break? This is the cover. It should protect the phone.
Yeah. What do you mean the plastic part? I mean this one.
This part should be maybe not flexible, but like a flexible type of e-ink. Just to make it less fragile, or is it fragile or not fragile?
Oh no, it's actually this one is not fragile at all. This is not a glass. Actually, it's a PMMA. It's a PMMA transparent material, is that it can pass all the job tests. So it's just like our phone, the big display phones that all the phones that we have to pass at least 1.2 meter job test. So it won't be fragile.
It's not fragile. It's something like Gorilla, or not really.
Gorilla is glass, I would say. Yeah, but
it's not glass, but
yeah. Since we don't have to do touch, so that anyways, that we have to make sure that when the user, even by accident, drop it to the floor, it won't break. It won't be broken.
So you can put it behind like this. That's fine too, if you want.
Yeah, it will also clip, and like this, if you really want to make it while someone call you reading a book, and you still can do it in this way, and it should automatically clip like this. But again, that the prototype now, this is a little bit not yet
also
really
magnetic.
Strong in, yeah.
On the back, and it's gonna just fit in.
Yeah, because that for the other flips, that it should be. Now the phone, it works already like this, and if you clip it on the back, it's also work like this way.
And not too much gap here and stuff, or?
What do you mean the gap?
It's just
it's
like
a flexible hinge here.
Just be like designed to fit in the back.
Yeah.
You don't want to like take it off every time.
No.
Put it in another pocket.
Yeah, it should be walked just like this.
So, well, I imagine it would be cool to have like reading your emails on the e-ink, maybe reading some feeds, reading some news articles.
That's the direction.
Beaming all the web browser pages. When you're in the web browser, you say, it's too much light for my eyes. You just go and e-ink.
Today is not yet there, I would say, because that wearing a web browsing is that you still want to get a touch. Yeah, and then the concept of the e-ink is really to save some power while doing reading, but if we add a touch inside, and then it will be a lot more complicated for the end user. Plus, most of the the websites that you have a lot of color stuff, you have picture, you have things, that is not necessary to the, e-ink is not necessarily the best solution for web browsing for the time being. Yeah, that's what we are thinking. But as a prototype that we are welcome, we really appreciate that can get a lot of feedback from the market that what the end user is expecting to be able to do through the e-ink.
It would be nice to be able to use the volume button to scroll up and down on the website, maybe. Or
yeah, actually,
to scroll up and down in emails. Next email.
Yeah, this is already working. In while you're reading a book, actually you can you just use the volume key up and down to scroll page up and down. So this is already do the jobs. And then the next step, if all the end user or the consumer, they said that let's do the web browsing, we would like to see that, and why not? And the technology is ready there.
And you might consider doing it in a way that it's some kind of open platform for other apps to add up down in their app if they want, or SDK kind of thing, or.
Not yet, but yeah, we want to do the first function. We want to make it really ready yet. Maybe we'll consider that in the second generation.
Any app that has up-down keyboard function should just work.
Yeah, should work. But we need to consider a lot of scenario, right? The app, I think a lot of app is not just about up and down, and you should have more interaction with the apps.
So but how much do you think it's going to cost?
Sorry?
How much do you think it might cost if it gets released?
Currently, because this is a prototype, it costs a fortune. But this one is not, even the e-ink display is not yet commercialized. So I can't give you an idea of how much it's going to cost. But one thing for sure is that it's not going to cost even equivalent than a phone, because it's part of the accessory.
You would like to have it $99, or what do you want?
I think ideally it should be less than that. Yeah.
Nice. All right, that's awesome. And different size, what do you think? All the different phones, some other phones. Do you have other phones with this connector, or is it only that phone?
No, that's the connector is mainly on the Hero first. Yeah.
It's the only one you have for now that has this connector?
Yes, Hero is because it's a phablet that. Hero, the concept is to extend the tablet or the phablet usage in a kind of way with a different accessory. For the others for the other phone, they do other jobs. Yeah.
Do you think it would be too hard to have a version that's kind of like Bluetooth and with built-in battery somehow, and then work on more devices? Because many devices have Bluetooth.
Yeah. We're also using the Bluetooth to pair this to pair with the phones as well. But to work with the other phones, that you have to have the more connection, because that sometimes that data go through Bluetooth is not 100% reliable.
All right. Yeah. So I guess you have an engineer working on all this stuff.
Definitely, yeah. We have dedicated team to work on the e-inks and all this connection, and also the application as well. And I think is that on the other side is that they're already here. They already correct a lot of feedback from the market, how we should develop a better concept around this e-ink.
Cool. Thanks a lot. Thanks for showing.
You're welcome.
It's mass market very